questions for Coach?
Coach, you guys were able to weather their big start to the game, but they did what a good team will do.
Yeah, I was super proud of our team. I had to call a timeout and just get them in the huddle and talk to them about what we talked about in the locker room before we came out, about poise and getting in a position where we could do the things that we needed to do, and just super proud of them because that's a great team. Louisville's a great team, and when they jump on you like that and they're making everything, we could have went under, but we didn't. And so I'm super proud of our girls, and we just kept fighting. And it was like it was a lid on the basket until one of them went in, one shot went in, and I think that's just kind of helped. So, and the momentum started to go a little bit.
Coach, now that you've gone through, what's your just emotions after the game, especially going against Joe?
I think it's bittersweet because there was a couple of times we had cut it to 3. And I felt like that, I was just super proud of our kids, and was really excited to see that many people in the stands. So I just hope we can continue to keep getting better, and that people continue to come out and support this team. And if tonight didn't prove the people that we got a chance to be pretty good, I don't know what will.
Did Jeff say anything to you after the game?
Oh, yeah, he said the team played really, really hard. He was really proud of how hard the team played and the game plan.
Coach, you forced them to go on the season had 25 turnovers for them. Just kind of talk about some of the things you were doing defensively. We're kind of a creature of habits, and Jeff and I came from the same cloth, so I knew he was going to do a lot of different change-ups on us, so that was our plan, and I was proud of our girls because we executed it to a T, and every time we called a different play and we defensively switch up, the girls got in it and they talked and communicated, and that's what I was really proud of because that's not easy to do, and so I was proud of them. So I was excited. They kept us in the ball game. They got us back in, and we stayed with it. I'm just one of those coaches. If something keeps working, just stick with it until it doesn't work anymore. So that's what we did.
Chastity only gets 7 rebounds, but she has 21 points and made some pretty big shots there in the second half.
She was huge. I think at first she was just like all the girls. I think they were a little nervous, and not so nervous that it was Louisville, but I just think just because it was such a big game and the different in the atmosphere, and so I was proud of them, and I just pulled Chastity to the side and said, just do what you always do and just play. And Chastity is like that. She's a gamer. She loves the game, and she goes hard and plays hard all the time, and that's why I told her, just have fun right now. It's just time for you to have fun.
I know you can try to prepare for their press and talk about it, but if the main thing with the scoring, is it just kind of a shock to them?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it of course, because they're all over the place, and their length it is different. But I also felt like when we had the opportunity to break the press, we did some good things in the half court. But yeah, we knew that it was coming, and you're right, it's hard to simulate anything like that. So, and I think as the game goes, we talked to them about getting into our press offense every time, and there was a couple of times we didn't, and I think it was just because we had got a little flustered there in the beginning.
You mentioned how that could have gone south and they got up like that, but when you get a crowd like this in the building and you're trying to boost morale, how big is it to be able to come back with that early?
I think it's huge. I think it's huge because I think it shows the fight and the determination of this team. And I think, I try to put myself in, the fans' shoes, what they would like and what they would want to see. Well, I feel like if I was in the crowd today, I know I would have been excited about what I saw and just the effort and the way the game went, and that it wasn't, it could have went to a point where it got pretty ugly, and it looked that way at first, but I was proud of our girls that it didn't turn into that.
Coaches generally aren't in the moral victories, but what do you take from this?
I think the biggest thing is, I take away is that, I look at the teams that Louisville's played and the way they've scored 100 points and 90 points, and I look at the things that we were able to do as far as, like you said, 25 turnovers and the things that we did against that team. So I definitely take that away, and that's what I told our girls in the middle of the circle, that we did a lot of great things, but what we have to do is we can't take our offense because we don't make shots, and we can't let that turn into, us going on 4 or 5 minutes where we don't score. We got to get stopped. So we just talked about that. So all of those things were great, and I just think the way that we played together as a team.
Anything else?
What do you think of Bria Smith's?
Well, it's funny. You always kind of gamble, and Bria made some big shots. Bria's more of a driver, and she's you got Shoni Schimmel and Antonita who can knock down the three, and Bria's more of a driver. So we try to play off of it, and she gave it to us, and she hit her pull-up jumpers every time she shot it. So she was a high school McDonald All-American. So she can play just like a lot of the other players on that team. So it was a great team effort from them, and they played well, and that's why they're number 4 in the country.
Thanks, everybody. Coach Walsh, you in just a couple minutes.